Hello, CC families. This is Cycle 2, Week 5. Let's get into our new grammar. So we had history. I was trying to use a lot of visuals this week. So history, I went ahead and drew a lot of pictures to go along with it, and then we played a game with the actual song. So our visuals, I'm going to try to pick this up and show you because I can't do a camera flippy thing. So it was during the 100 Years' War, Joan of Arc, so there's our Arc, and King Charles VII, so it's my best rendition of Charlie Brown wearing a crown, led the French to defeat England at the Battle of Orleans. So there's my French fries, and then Orleans drawing the Leaning Tower of Pisa. And then in the late 1340s, fleas on rats carried the plague, which killed 1 out of 3 Europeans. So for that one, like I said, we got the visuals, and then I got out our rat from the Dollar Tree, and we passed it around like hot potato. We sang along with the song while we were doing our hot potato, and then we'd stop it randomly. Tried to have them sing it through at least the whole time through without stopping it at first. They could get the whole song going. And then we kept going until the last kid was standing. So whenever they got the rat, they had to keel over because they got the plague. It was very sad. Okay, but we had fun with it. Math, skip counting by nines. We had a picture drawn up on the board, and I had the kids guess, okay, what do you think the picture is? We went ahead and connected the dots, and it's 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, 90, 99, 108, and it drew a pumpkin. And then I had the kids come up with our little flashy pointer, and since it's on the board, it was big enough, and we hit all the spots, 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63. We went around and we sang the song that way, and they all wanted to come up, and it was fun. Skip counting by tens. We gave each other high tens. So we started counting 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, all the way to the end. And then I would change it up so that we went 10, 20, 30, like we get down on the floor and do it. Then we went ahead and got up and started jumping 10, 20, 30, 40. You could lay down. We did back to back. So that was our skip counting by tens. Latin. Like I said, I'm trying to use visuals this time. So my Latin, I went ahead and drew a picture of Mr. Peabody and Sherman, and then they're in the Wayback Machine. The Wayback Machine can go in the future, so it's first conjugation future tense. The first sound that we had is, I'll tell you the story first. They went back in time, even though they can go in the future. They went back in time and they saw a bow and arrow. Mr. Peabody got a biscuit, so bis, bow, bis. He bit into the biscuit, bow, bis, bit. They went back in time and they found a gladiator who was very muscular, who was just getting ready to eat dinner, so he had a bib on, so bib plus muscular, bimus. Mr. Peabody said that he was hungry, and so he went ahead and put on his own bib, and he went to go bite into that biscuit again, so bitus, so you go bimus, bitus. And then they bumbled into a prehistoric hunt. So bumbled and hunt, you have bunt. So we went ahead and bow, bis, bit, bimus, bitus, bunt is what it sounds like. And for this one, we went ahead, I just took a picture of what I had drawn up here. We went ahead and put it on, I'm trying to pick up my picture again. We went ahead and put on a piece of paper, made it into like a puzzle, and I gave it to the kids, so we went through and we connected the puzzle pieces again to each other while we set it. So I'm going to try to show you our puzzle right here. See, it's just the picture that I had drawn, and we break it apart, and as you're saying it, we went bow, bis, bit, bimus, bitus, bunt, and obviously get it together a little bit closer. But I thought it was pretty good. The kids had fun. Okay, hopefully you're able to see that. That was our Latin, and as you're getting a little bit faster, you can sing along to the tune of it, which helps a lot of times too. So that was our Latin. European cities we did as a poem. So European cities, we're taking just a glance. London is in England, and Paris is in France. Rome is found in Italy, Barcelona is in Spain. Orleans in France, where Joan of Arc made her name. That was posted by Paris Loader on our tutors page for Classical Conversations. And Carla Bickness is the one that originated it. So, very cute poem. I like limericks, they help you remember. So one more time, European cities we're taking just a glance. London is in England and Paris is in France. Rome is found in Italy, Barcelona is in Spain. Orleans in France where Joan of Arc made her name. Cute poem, right? Science. How do animals react to change? Animals react to change by adapting. So we're putting on a coat because it's like going from summer to winter. You put on a coat, you adapt to it. Migrating. You're flapping your wings because you're a bird that's getting ready to migrate out of there. And then hibernating. And you go to sleep. We repeated the actions using silly voices, and so we used baby voices, and you can use Godzilla voices. We used robot voices, dragon voices, any kind of voice that you want to. Just have fun and be silly with it, and the kids will have fun with you. Our timeline, it is Judah falls to Babylon. Temple, there's your T. Temple destroyed. Babylon falls to Persia. Jews return and rebuild the temple. Yay! Roman Republic, Golden Age of Greece. There's your Golden Age of Greece. There's your letter G. Peloponnesian War. You can go ahead and slide your helmet back down. Peloponnesian War. Persia falls to Alexander, there's your letter A, Alexander the Great, okay? And that is our timeline. Then we went into art, and art was pretty fun. We talked about perspective. So I used this visual right here. It's just a coloring page that I found online somewhere. We went ahead and used this coloring page. I went ahead and showed them that castle's obviously in the back. It's smaller. They have a horizon right there. All the trees that are in the background are smaller. All the stuff that's up front is closer. We played with the idea of how perspective and how you're drawing things can actually change a lot by using that same picture. And I cut out the little pieces, and we took like the night and moved the castle down, and just changing that simple little thing. It changed it. Instead of the castle standing or the knight standing in front of the castle, it looked like the knight was playing with his dollhouse. Or we moved it so that the bunny was up here next to the castle. It looked like there was a giant bunny attacking. We had fun moving around the little pieces and everything. It was a lot of fun for that. Then we went over the definite parts of horizon perspective. You're trying to take a 3D image and you're putting it on a 2D piece of paper right there. So this actually changed from the Middle Age art to where everything was very, very flat to the Renaissance time where they actually tried to show that perspective, where they would show things that were closer to you, they were bigger. The things that were farther away, they were smaller. They started with their horizon line, so as far as your eye could see. We went ahead and drew a horizon line. Then we drew our visual, I'm trying to remember what that word is. Vanishing point. This is the word that I had trouble remembering. That's why I have notes in class. Vanishing point. So we drew an X right where your horizon in the middle. We drew an X right there because that's where our vanishing point is. So that's where everything starts to get really tiny. And then we started drawing in our little castle, drew our little person up here in the front.